Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be carrying on Final Fantasy 16. Thank you to Kemperman for gifting me a copy of the game. Promise. Jammed up. Alright, straight into the gameplay, no intro. Games! Only here to play games, nothing else. Okay. So, we just defeated Titan with Ifrit. It was some over-the-top fight with terrible music. So now let's see what we're going to do next. I'm not a fan of the Alexander style music. I think it sucks. I mean, some people might like it. For me, I find it annoying. I want to just mute it. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't get me anything. Hey, Jin. The new hunt. Use a hunt board. Oh wow. Board of new hunts. I might... Shall I talk to them? Maybe I can get Jill back in the group before I do the hunts. There is a new event in 14 as well. Okay.
I am.
Make it rain. Yeah. I pretty much never do make it rain.
Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stole from you, boss, saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
But yeah, I did a something called a dead hang today, where I had to like hang on to a bar for as long as I can, and I was able to hang on for 28 seconds, the personal best.
I feel it.
My grip strength is definitely increasing with all the workouts I'm doing.
Me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
I love you, Jill.
Any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Diddly dokely.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well,
I wonder who we're going to face next. Is it Bahamut next, or is it someone else? Don't answer that.
You picked up something more
Curious.
important. A scent. The scent of Walooders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Walooders must have ferried them over from Ash.
Fair enough.
Why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home?
I'll find out soon.
And let both fall. It makes no sense.
I don't really have any guess in mind.
And the Adamantus. One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you.
One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. It can vary in War of Independence
Odin, I
in
guess.
849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest.
Odin. Oh.
But of late, the warrior king
We'll see what happens next.
laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed Standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
I am just doing something on my other screen. I'm second. Alrighty. We have to speak to a few people, and then I'll go do the 100 quests after. Do tomes next. But yeah, I signed up for this 90-day challenge workout program, and I'm basically now on day 87, I think. And 88 and 89 are days off, and day 90 is my third weigh-in. But then there's another 90-day challenge which is even harder after it.
Kupka is dead.
So, and I will probably take part in it.
Oh my.
So we'll see if I can go from decent shape to amazing shape.
Crying. He is the big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Okay.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him.
Oh, by the way, Jin, not if you noticed, but on my Instagram posts, I'm putting much longer paragraphs, descriptions. What do you think of those?
To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of.
And I'm actually going through all of my old like YouTube videos. I'm updating all the thumbnails for the old ones. I'm trying to do 1 month a day. It'll take me a couple of weeks to do all of them, but the goal will be to do all of them so that they're all the same style.
Thank you.
But I saw 2 posts.
It means a lot.
But yeah, so every post from now on will have a long description. This frame rate is flipping atrocious. I hope they fix it.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true.
Hopefully they can just optimize it.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Quickly. See if we can
And what can I do for you?
restock like potions and stuff. The enhancer. Okay.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Okay.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
Maybe after you completed the story by then. Yeah, yeah.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
So
I'll try to
I
live up to
murdered
that.
someone. It's like,
Right.
since when did we normalize murder?
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Let's see if we can craft anything.
So, will it be?
Enhancer +1. Okay.
And
Alright, let's go talk to Otto. As I said, ideally I want Jill back in the group to help me when I do the conquest.
We're seeing troops.
Guys, when I finish the story of 16, then I'll
You
remove all the lockdown for the stream.
Vivian got you running errands or something?
just spreading the word.
And to be honest, I think this is the only game that's going to have lockdown until maybe Rebirth or something. But even probably Rebirth probably won't even have a lockdown because at the end of the day, we already know all the events of 7 Remake. Or of 7, sorry, because we already played the original.
Never have guessed.
So there probably won't be a lockdown again for a long
She was
time.
right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
But for a game like this, I will lock it down.
I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
You. I'll speak to me. Go this way to her? Oh no, we have to probably take some weird detour to get to her. But like I said, I'll do conquests after this. But I was thinking about like the importance of feeling content with all the work you do and everything in life, because, like, for example, when it comes to the money side of things, like I can be content with $5.
All right, Clive?
Whereas you see some people on this website who can literally make tens of millions and not be content and still want to make more. And those people I pity. I pity anyone who can make that much money and still not be happy.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only
But I can make $5 and I can be over the moon.
Ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
I mean, how much money do you need, Jen, to be content?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the
I don't think what I have for dinner today.
That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
I have noodles. I have a Subway.
A full suit of armor, then?
See.
Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list
I want
of
something more
materials
than a
here.
pot noodle, anyway.
Show these to Blackthorn.
Hey, Ian.
He'll
How
know
you
what to
doing?
do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
How's life treating you? Speak with Blackthorn.
I guess you started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
It hasn't been.
I went up to give some greens to the...
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. And myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Over the designs.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it.
Having a heat wave
Won't
at the
be
moment.
easy though,
Oh.
and I'll need help.
Well, KC isn't
Get
working
going
well,
over
so I've
here,
been
will you?
dying. Oh, I can imagine.
All right.
Yeah, my AC is on right now. Been on for the last couple of weeks, I think. I'm happy I've got an AC.
So Mid's roped us all in here again.
Not enough money to buy a laptop when I needed to, enough to try
If that's what it takes to get to
exotic
visit sixth
food
grade.
once and go on
I'll do what I
holidays overseas in cold places. Able to
what
buy
is it we
latest
need to
games,
do
console
exactly?
games.
Take a look at this. It's this plating.
But Ian, I was asking the question, like, how much
Still
money
won't
do you
work.
need
We need something
to
that
be
can get very
content
hot
or happy
very
with life?
fast and still keep its shape.
Because I was talking before about the people who
Something
can,
that won't break or buckle
in
at the
life, that
temperature she's
can
talking
make
about.
tens of millions, even hundreds of millions, and
I need
still not be
materials,
satisfied and
I've
still
got
want
my
more.
work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now,
Even
there's a
like-
special
even
kind of
streamers
stand-up
these
after that
days.
You can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it.
Whereas I can have
As for the rest of the
£1,000
stuff, my
and feel
usual supplier
wealthy.
should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well,
Double than what I
we'll
make would be
quicker if
great.
we split up.
Fair enough.
One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
We'll make our
Because
minds up who's going
I know
where
it's
and get this over with.
it's an aspiration to be at a point where you can make lots of money and love what you do.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
I'll talk around the camp.
All right then. So, where do we find this?
Maybe it's a Suffolk
Stardust
quote from
stuff?
14. Oh, fair enough.
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks.
Speak
that
to
you're after.
4K, and I would be able
Southern
to
reaches of the
save a
Velcroy,
future
eh?
road trips. Yeah.
That's down past Dalamil.
Make less
I'll
than
go
what
and
you
scout
almost
the
pay in
place
rent.
out.
Oh, fair enough.
See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
Make about 900 a month on average.
Your own time.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm trying to just get to a point where I'm just content with everything I make, and I want my YouTube channel to become like a money printing machine. And given it's going up
Stand there gawping.
40
Go
to
on, then.
150% a month on month, hopefully sooner than later.
You'll not find a better price than that.
That's waste post. Hunters. Expels and maintains the charge until cast. Increase limit break generation. Okay.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
You said that last time. I'm looking for a better paying job. Yeah.
You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do.
Oh. The diamond sword actually would be a better investment.
Anything else?
How do we make the diamond sword? Or can we buy it from her?
Is it business or pleasure?
I guess it's not available yet.
Is that all?
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
Lee Dokley. You need 100 rods, I believe. Sorry. I want to see if any of them are better than what I have. Oh, I can make this now. Okay, let me make this.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And let's take a look at my gear. What am I wearing? Got the Drake Slayers. And answer +2. Let's check how many ability points. Got 1200 ability points. Upgrade that. Make sure... Sorry, make for the river south of Velcroy. Okay. Alright, let's go do hunt quests in the meantime. I mean, is there actually a side quest here? Didn't notice. Or is the side quest the hunts? Anyway, so I need to go to the desert. Okay, let's go here. So as always, I'll target everything that's a side quest and then I'll go thingy.
Come on.
Okay, so I need to go like here for a hunt.
Yeah.
Let's go. I am still waiting for my Torgal puppy. Yeah, I don't have any ambition or plans to travel anywhere. But that's probably because of my anxiety. I remember someone in the past told me that their dream destination would be Bora Bora, but to go there costs like you're gonna spend 10 grand easy to go there. In like the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and it's full of like luxury hotels and stuff. Okay, this the one?
Straight home now.
There you go. Yes, it is.
Well, Clyde. Looks like you need a bigger sword.
I dodged that. Okay. Scenery, scenery. Hey, both here. And the lion passed away today. Uh-oh. How did you find out?
It should have stayed in its shell.
Out of interest. Fields. Almakia. Go here for the next hunt. Facebook. Oh. Yeah. I mean, the last time I found out was about, you know, that recruiter of mine, Daisy.
No one to man the shop.
I was very upset when she died.
And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
Don.
It's my apprentice.
How's it going?
He up and vanished while my back was turned.
I mean, I woke up at like 2 p.m.
But
So.
I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hole.
Get up at 6:30.
Right.
Wow.
Then that's where I'll start.
The thing is, though, at 6:30 a.m. I'm probably like awake and working. Like I am doing a lot of stuff for YouTube these days and my website and stuff like that. So my sleep is kind of staggered at the moment.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a hell of a lot done. So like today already, for example, I did my laundry. I filed my taxes because I forgot to do that for last year. So the taxes are done. I did my gaming news, and then last night I updated a month worth of thumbnails and a month worth of Medium articles. So, and I watched the 4th Harry Potter film because I'm on a Harry Potter like marathon at the moment. I watched the Goblet of Fire. So, and I feel content. And I worked out yesterday, and this morning I also did a dead hang, which is like hang from the bar as long as possible, and I was able to hang for 28 seconds, which was a personal best. Like last time I tried, I only hang for like 12. So to go from 12 to like 28 in such a short time is very good. The desert rose. Oh god, a cliff. Okay, thank god there was an invisible wall. I almost did it, chat. How it's Goblet of Fire? Yeah, it's really good. Quite depressing. Pretty good. I think I went the wrong way. You passed it, yeah. My bad. Ah. And pretty much every day I feel like I'm really busy and I'm really content. So.
What do you want? The baker sent me to find you.
And in a couple of days, I will do my third way and post on Twitter. See if I've how my dimensions are.
Marcy must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
And I'm getting ready for the next 90-day challenge for the workout. But they said they recommend that you're fit enough to do, was it like 20 push-ups in a row and 5 pull-ups in a row. I'm just about there.
I had to trade my pickaxe for a
So I will try the harder 90-day challenge.
Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back.
David Tennant was interesting as a bad guy in Goblet of Fire.
How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Rest yourself. Remember the good times. Focus on your work.
Try to remember the good times. Do that.
You're healthier than me.
And the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you
I'm healthier than I was in the past.
Even in the
What's the
bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend.
Hydrates.
Thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away.
Dehydrate.
Farewell.
Wait.
Is that all he needed? Yeah, things aren't so bad. It's like, you've changed my life.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
But one thing I do these days as well is I prioritize my work. So basically, if the gaming news or whatever I'm doing will take me all day, I will just not stream. Simple as that. Like, simply, the work has to come first. Because when I play a game, for example, I don't want to be thinking about, like, oh, when I finish my the stream, I need to also then do this. I want the stream to be the last thing I do before literally, like, what, dinner. Get my PC boxes tomorrow. Get with 2 headshots. Oh yeah, happy is still a banned word in the stream, isn't it? How dare you be happy in this chat? Saw a video. Sorry, I saw people made a video about Nutella is not good. Better off making Iran by buying cocoa powder and hazelnuts. Fair enough. I mean, you could what's it called? Delighted, yeah. You could probably argue that about every single manufactured food, isn't it? But it's always better to just cook it at home.
This might take a while.
Cool. How dare you break the filter, Balthier? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Exploring this area. But I know there's a hunt here as well, so. Excessive. I'm 39 today. Not long until you yourself. Yeah, no. You know what that means, Balthier? It means next year we're 40 years old. Yeah. I'm 52. Yeah. My condolences. But yeah, it's like I said. I have to prioritize whatever I feel will make me the happiest, sort of thing. And so far, I think I'm doing a good job. Let's see how it is. You do. Perfect? Not really. All up here from here, yeah. I mean, I feel like I must be doing the right thing because I feel like I feel content every day, you know? I feel relaxed. My anxiety is very, very good at reminding me when things are in a bad place. Supposed to take on this coral? Or is it just a random mob?
Straight home now.
And a chest in there. Yeah. I don't know what these goblin coins are for. Well,
they don't look happy.
Ow. That almost got me. Almost.
Fine hound.
I'm out of high potions now. Remind me to buy more. Oh.
This one. Over here.
GG. Funny well, Indiana Jones never fails to make me happy. Cool.
Peace at last.
Okay, so that one's done. Let us now go back here. Okay, let's see what the next hunt is. Oh, it was actually close to where we were. Oh well. We'll have to go back again.
The finest fabric. The most fragrant herbs.
I guess while I'm in town, I'll see if I can buy more potions.
There you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow.
Guys, if you've been sitting down for a long time, get up, stretch your legs, move around.
Often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Yeah, I know, I'm amazing. Use your loaf. Cool. So where's the merchant in this town?
Gift for your beloved.
Use the good salt.
It would be nice if the NPCs were actually marked, but apparently not. I think this is a merchant over here. Lady.
Anything I can interest you in?
I want potions, please.
An excellent choice.
High potion, please.
Here you are. Fare you well.
Alright. So now let's go to the next hunt quest, which apparently is this area. Vendors are marked. I mean, they're marked in person, but are they marked on the map? Oh, they are. Well, I was wrong.
Come on.
That was what I know.
The wind.
Uh-oh.
Safe.
Is this a mark as well? Apparently, yes. I didn't even know.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I.
Ow. Come on. All my potions on this guy. Well, I'm out of healing. Oh, fuck. Yuck. Where? Okay, let me try that again. I got my potions back at least. I got outplayed. Okay, all my potions came back. See if I can get this guy.
Straight home now.
Dang it. I missed. God damn it. I missed again. Well. Okay.
Too slow. Nice try.
Mal potions now. GG. Got to shoot. Have a good night. Going to visit my favorite archaeologist. Cool. Have fun. 35. I mean, the first time I was just kidding, chat. I was just, you know, if I fail, it's entertainment purposes. Always. Anyway. Let me go restock my potions. Then I'll do the next time. Sure, yeah. Totally.
My carpet. Take a sniff, good
Now, Dusan.
I mean, that's why I've been saving all my money, so...
Oh, where did all the men from the
It's for all the potions I need. Hydrate. Okay. Good idea. I did see there was a couple of side quests to do, so I'll keep doing hunts and side quests, and then I'll have you sold those guild bugs? I actually haven't.
Anything I can interest
I don't
you
think
in?
I've literally sold anything. Where are they? Good. These ones? Yeah, see, I've got 21. They're worth a lot of money, like 200 each.
An excellent choice. My thanks.
Alrighty, let's go to the next hunt. You have loot, which is just a cell. Okay.
Are you looking for
Hey,
something in
Mifri.
particular?
I beat the game a couple of days ago, and now on hard mode. Oh, cool. So which would you say is just to sell? Crafting, crafting, crafting. Valuable can be traded for gil. So is it literally just these that say traded for gil?
Pleasure trading with you.
Sell all valuables. There we go. That's even easier. Cool.
Fare you well.
You just press the touchpad. Hard mode. Yeah, I mean, I am intending to do it, so. For now, I'm just doing hunt quests. Yeah, I just press the sell all valuables button.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Hi, let's go. So far, I would say that this is my game of the year, but obviously, like I said before, be wary of the fact I've not played Resident Evil 4 Remake, I've not played Star Wars Survivor, I've not played Hogwarts Legacy. There's a few games I've not played this year, of a few of the big releases. And after this game, like I said, I'm intending to play 4 Remake. Ooh. Am I going the right way? Could be. I mean, I'd rather do these fights now when they're actually relevant. I don't want to come back at like level 80 and then...
Be safe.
Well... do the alpha.
Playtime for the pack, is it?
I missed.
Let me introduce you to mine.
Here we go. That's phase 1 done. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. GG. Yeah. I wonder if that's all of the hunts I have so far. Let's see. Couple of side quests. One here. So is it a case of, like, later in the game, like, you do a couple of story quests and then every single area lights up with a green exclamation mark?
Good day to you.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Ah, yes.
Ah, Clive.
Welcome back.
Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There
Go
are whisperings
on.
afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by
think
speaking
it's
with
been
the
insane.
good citizens
Uh-oh.
of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Hello,
Right.
Up.
And see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Blah, 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 blah. And let's do this one. And yeah, guys, I've decided a long time ago I'm not going to play Starfield. It will never be on this channel. It's not for me. Because
Sid, something on your mind?
I know they said there's 1,000+
actually.
planets or whatever,
Can I ask
but
you something?
I'm sure it will get boring
Hunter
after
tells me
2.
people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed
I think
anything
Starfield
unusual?
was going to be a big flop, but that's my...
No, sorry.
And
can't
it
help
is a
you.
game that will build over
I heard
time
the
with
rumours,
mods
mind, from
and
the lads working over at the
enhancements,
vineyard,
but on day
Yeah,
1,
they
I
haven't seen
think
anything either.
Starfield will be a joke.
Right. Thanks anyway.
Starfield's just No Man's Sky. I think it'll be worse than No Man's Sky, to be honest.
It's all but spent.
Because they were saying about how there's all this pressure on Starfield to be Game of the Year and all this other stuff, and I sort of like, have Bethesda ever released a Game of the Year? Ever? Or am I blind? Because
Have a moment?
I did play Skyrim, and I thought Skyrim was
There's talk of
a pile of
suspicious
crap.
figures in the woods.
Like, it's so revered, and people are like, oh my god, Skyrim, and I'm just like, it sucks.
But I've heard something.
There's so many
Sound
other
of
games than
scraping
Skyrim.
metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass.
In my opinion.
Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it.
Bugs of the year, maybe,
Screeching
yeah.
out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I mean, I did enjoy Fallout
I'll
4,
look into it.
but even Fallout 4
Thank you.
wasn't Game of the Year. Not even close.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and invest?
I would investigate. Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably watch Code Carnage play because he's like really excited about it, but only a bit. I expect I'll get bored, even watching, and I'll just watch something else. Baldur's Gate 3, I'm kind of on the fence about in terms of watching. I won't be playing Baldur's Gate 3; it's too long. I don't really play Dungeon and Dragon type games on this stream. That's why I also didn't play games like Pathfinder and
You there.
so on.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
This is a stealth mission.
Here. What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. What matters to us is that you don't leave here alive. All yours, Torgal.
I see how it is. I am definitely looking forward to Alan Wake 2.
Finished.
GG. What about Baldur's Gate? Yeah, I said Baldur's Gate 3. I probably won't be playing it. I just don't.
Why were they here?
And I definitely won't play a PC version of anything. PC games have been so bad the last couple of years that I'll wait for the PlayStation one, and the PlayStation 1 doesn't come out until September. And by then, we should have a clear
Good day to you.
notion of if the PC one went well, because the PC one launches in early August. It launches like a month before.
Clive, how goes the
Oh yeah,
hunt
I need
for
to play
our
Cyberpunk as
sinister
well.
Figures?
I found some black shields.
I'm only a few hours in.
They're gone now.
But what I'm doing with Cyberpunk is I'm actually waiting until the DLC comes out, Phantom Liberty, because they said that Phantom Liberty will revamp the original game.
To root out and destroy both me
It's not just a
and
DLC.
those I care for.
It's a complete
And it would
update for the
appear
whole
pack
game.
has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all.
I think then people will say that Cyberpunk is the way it should have been at launch when Phantom Liberty comes out.
But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going
And
to need to
maybe
explain.
one day, in about 15
the
years
Black
from now, I'll
Shield
play
server?
Witcher 3.
And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
I'll be honest though, like, because I listened to the first Witcher book. I thought it was alright, especially the whole bit where the Witcher, like Geralt, was swooning over.
I don't understand.
What's her face?
Why him? Why Lostwing?
The mage. I can't remember her name.
I suppose it is better
But
that you
I started listening to the second book, and I actually
was
got
a member
bored.
of the judiciary
Probably about half an
So
hour in.
sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way.
Because it's like the Hunger Games.
I saw more
Like
than
the
a few
first book is
corrupt
great.
officials
The second
condemned to
book
the
is
very
even better. The
cells
second book
into
of
which they had
Hunger Games is
thrown
amazing.
blameless innocents.
Third book is a crock of shit.
Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against
I've-
the
I found it
powers.
very hard to get through the third
And
book of
throughout,
Hunger
It
Games.
was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So
But the
what
second
changed?
book, like, I was literally reading
discovered
it
that he
like
hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of
finished.
venality
Oh my
and
god!
vice.
You know, I was like
His
that when I read the
support
book.
for me was no more than a facade.
But the
A
third
means
book,
of
I was
ridding
like,
himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position. The
seemed really
faith
distraught
I
about
once
it.
held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts.
yeah, doesn't
So I
exist.
set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more
Yeah,
difficult.
the Hunger Games
target.
is the only real books I've read in the
Money
last
and
decade.
power come protect.
I used to read them on the train
So I
on
saw
the way
that
to
I would
London
need an army of my own.
to keep myself distracted from the horribleness of the commute to
I came
London.
here to Lostwing
And
began
that's why I can't
recruiting
do the commute
like-minded
anymore. It's just,
individuals.
I can't take the train anymore. It's horrible.
Everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Because I've actually been before, because I used to think it was because there's too many people. But I've been on an empty train before and panicked. So, and that was a completely empty train. So it's nothing to do with the number of people, it's to do with just the train itself.
And our cause is the same. We are comrades, and our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short.
Yeah,
He may move against us at
I
any
learned
moment
to
unless
read.
we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Okay. Yeah, at least I filed my taxes today. I mean, I completely forgot. It wasn't due for like another like 6 months. But at least it's already done. One less thing to think about. I'm just seeing if there's any more greens. It doesn't look like there is. Let me quickly go back to home base. I want to see if I can... there's any more hunt quests to do.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Okay. Blip, blip, blip. Okay, got one more. The Breaker of Worlds. Now, looking at this list, this Breaker of Worlds is level 45 and an S rank. Should I bother? Or should I wait? Did you guys do this straight away? Or did you wait?
So soon.
Try it? Okay.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Cool.
Here you are.
I got a token. 800 ability points.
All done?
Okay. Ability points. Got 2,000 ability points now. Read both of these. Dodge a lot and try and stagger it as often as you can. Okay. Okay, let me try then. I'm gonna save first. This mob is a whole 10 levels higher than me. Wait, where do I go? Daria. It took him 4 tries, but he was the same level as me. Okay. So where do I go? Where is he? He is like he's there. Okay. Alright, let's go. This is the last hunt I have for now. And there's still rumors about The Last of Us Part 3 and also factions. I don't know yet if I'm going to play factions. I might play Last of Us Part 3. Who am I kidding? I'll definitely play it. And then I want to play Spider-Man 2, but I want to try and finish Miles Morales before Spider-Man 2 comes out. But I did platinum the first Spider-Man game, at least.
That'll do, girl.
I'm surprised they let me off so early. But yeah, so we'll see how we do. Or if this guy is gonna whoop my ass.
Farewell.
Be around here. Oh, there. I see him. Well, good luck here. Thanks.
Another relic of the Fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. This one. I needed that. Over here.
Oh, nearly one-shot me. The animation lock. Wow. Staggered. Come on. Ah. Okay. I need to just not die and do better. Okay. Attempt 1. Let's die. Attempt 2. At least you know what to expect now. Yeah, yeah. I'm or otherwise good DPS. Yep. I think it's one of those fights in it that you have to get him fully staggered twice to have a chance. Literally trying to decide what I'm gonna have for food. Like, can the chocobo just not come in this area? What? I get 2 time, we'll do it. Okay. This is the last hunt I have now, then I can carry on the story quest. Yeah. See if we can take this guy on. I used the high potion by accident. Got me pinned against the wall. Ah.
Let's roll ready.
That move where he drags a sword along the floor. I guess I need to dodge to the left, not to the right. I'm used to like dodging to the right. Because when that hits hard. But yeah, at the beginning I used the high potion by accident. I was doomed to fail, like, way in advance sort of thing.
Good girl.
Faster!
Dodge the opposite of the sword. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm used to always dodging in the same direction, I should dodge to the left instead. You like it hard, lol. Why don't you save in front of the hunt? I could do. So rather, can I like reload?
No need to ride from here.
Like, if I reload, will it put me right in front of the hunt? Do you stone skin or strength totem? I actually don't. Probably should. I don't even have any stone skin tonics on me. Okay. Do save. 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 I use them all the time. Ow. Whatever, game. Wow. Ah.
I can't go on.
Okay, let's... If I just click continue, will it put me straight there? It does. Okay, cool. That was like the worst start ever. Yeah, that move, I don't know what to do about it. camera, hello. Yeah, that nearly killed me. But do you guys have any suggestions for that move? See 4K damage, nice. Come on, I dodged both of them. What the fuck? Okay, the game just disables my dodge bar because I'm too good at using it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't have time for your shit. Okay. I dodged all three of those. All three of them. GG. Never had a doubt. 100% win. 0 deaths. Yeah. Did any of you doubt me, chat?
Back to sleep with you.
I mean, there isn't a crouch button in real life, so... You are honored. You will be remembered. You are a worthy opponent. Now, if my balls are suck my nut. Okay. All right. So let's go back. So I think we're done with all the side quests and all the hunts, right? It's a machine. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're done with all the hunts for now. Let's see if we can craft anything with what we just got. Probably not.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Oh yeah, it's a diamond sword I want, isn't it? Does anyone know how I get the diamond sword? White brim bone, a diamond sword. Okay.
And?
Maybe it's after the next boss. But yeah, I think we're done with all the side stuff, so I can focus on the main story right now. I might order a kebab today. I'm in the mood.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
So that was what,
Your
3 attempts?
benefactors
My
are a
third attempt?
generous lot.
Okay, so 550 to get the next reward. The cleric's medallion. What this high cleric medallion does.
Come again. I may have more for you.
We want to go this way, right? All right. So yeah, chat. What I've been working on the last few days, I guess now, is I made all the articles on Mythry.com longer, and I'm working on updating all the thumbnails. I'm fixing the articles of Medium to match the longer articles that I put on Mythry.com.
Looks like I
by
found
copy
the
and
river.
pasting them. And yeah, I said updating all the thumbnails. I'm a Harry Potter marathon. I am busy. I am working hard, and then I'm also working out 3 times a week. Might become 4 times a week with the new program.
Keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as
And
much of
I'm
this
optimizing
Stardust stuff
my
as we
YouTube
can.
channel as much as I can, basically. I want it to become a
Don't know what
money
Blackthorn's
making,
planning to do
money
with it,
printing
though.
machine.
I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless.
Oh yeah, there's
But if
Assassin's Creed
Stardust is
Mirage
what
as
Blackthorn
well.
wants,
There's so many
Stardust is
games.
what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about just begging to be bagged.
Like, if I stream 4 hours a day, it's not going to be
We
enough.
shall. Race ya.
I don't know if I'll have time to fit everything in. I think what I want for the future, basically, is eventually I want to, if I start making lots of money with the gaming news, for example, is to hire people to do it for me. Like, I want, for example, someone to write me the script for the gaming news, and I just read it out in the morning, and then have editors.
This is Stardust.
Who, what's it called? Who make the videos, put them on all the platforms, blah blah blah. Basically, to hand off all the stuff so that I can just stream, play games. And if I do start making lots of money, like I said, my intention is to pay my mods. But it's a thing of as well, like I've said clearly that I want to be an employer. I never ever want to be an employee ever again. And don't worry, I know how to treat people well. If you work for me, it'll be do whatever you can to make things better for yourself, sort of thing. I'll give you full autonomy to do that. That's a 5th one. It's Orgon knows. No, he doesn't know. That'd be cheating, I guess. But, I mean, they said it's next to the river, right? I go in the river. No, invisible walls. Did any of you guys have a hard time spotting the fifth one? Oh, here it is. Found it. And mine.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Yeah, hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
I mean, guys, do any of you still watch My Gaming News every day? I do put in a, a lot of effort into them every single day. By the time the Gaming News comes out, I probably watched it like 10 times to make sure there isn't any gaps or anything.
Back when you
edited
first took
properly.
Sid's name, we were talking all the time, working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain? Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause
Day
you
off,
keep
never.
sending me there.
7 days a week, and I have
I
done
know
for
I
2
can
years.
count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
There.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Ooh.
After it.
Who's a good boy? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So let's go back to home base. Means, okay. So for now, I'm in the clear. Everything I need to do.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Okay, 500 ability points, nice.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Lee Dokley. Okay, go talk to Mid. Interesting name, Mid. Yeah, I was really proud of myself that I hanged on to the bar for 28 seconds. I said my grip strength is so much higher than it was.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
We'll see if I can finish
If I don't come up with something soon.
the 6.x series and 14 before the next expansion.
Started work on the plating.
I mean, they haven't even announced the next expansion yet,
One
so
down, two
I
to
should have a
go.
couple of years.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Video.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Is that her actual name? Elena.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the Mithril engine, in which Mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack.
So chat, like, for those of you who have finished this game, how far would you say I am in the story?
Were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve
Is the
this
percentage that
effect,
it shows
the rate
actually
of
accurate or
excess
not?
heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust,
I'm
making them
behind
the
you.
perfect
Okay.
material for our protective hood. Why? If sea
Oh, yeah,
or
so did you
rainwater
receive
were
your
to
PlayStation
enter
5?
the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking
big
them.
monster.
It's,
Cool.
going
Yeah, it's
to be
ridiculously huge.
considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okie 2/3 on my PC. Yeah. Okay, so the game is saying I'm 58% of the way through after 24 hours. But I don't know if that's even slightly accurate.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Do you have Odin and Bahamut in front of you? Yeah, yeah.
If you're ready,
There's other ways to go. Then, shall I assume Ultima is the final boss? Hey, don't tell me, obviously, but it's obvious if it is. Okay, let's go. I wonder if the darkness is to cover up the frame rate.
Faster!
All right.
It makes me wonder if they already have started work on Final Fantasy 17 or not.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Yo. We're confident, is he?
Anybody home?
That chest to our left. Well,
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
GG. Easy mode. Yeah.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Done. Quest complete. Oh, getting close to the next level. Got some more renowned. You find it weird that they call you Sid? Very. I said it. It's like, how many Sids are there in this game? let's go back to mid. Yeah, I'm curious what playing 7 Remake will be like on PlayStation 5. I never played the PlayStation 5 version, I only ever played on PlayStation 4. Because I want to replace Remake before Rebirth. It's why I said, like, I could literally stream 4 to 6 hours a day, and I wouldn't be able to finish every game I want to play. There's simply too many. Definitely a first world problem. We have too much entertainment.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right.
But like I said, I hope I can simplify the gaming use and pay people to do all the mundane stuff.
Is enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Oh, by the way, chat, you know, I obviously discourage any sort of tipping or subbing because simply I just don't need the money. But also, I hope you guys are very aware that if you do sub on Twitch, Twitch take 50%. So it's better only if you get Twitch Turbo, so you can see the entire Twitch site without ads. Or use like Twitch Prime or something where you don't actually pay.
You earned this.
You know, I would highly recommend not to spend money to sub. If you want to give me $5, just tip it, like don't sub. And one thing I've done as well, I've increased the bits minimum to 10,000 bits and the super chat equivalent, whatever Twitch has, to $100 minimum. It's not because I'm greedy, it's literally to discourage their use. Do not give me bits. Do not use the super chat on Twitch, because Twitch will take 30%.
Well, actually, it's
They do not deserve 30%. They do not deserve 50%. When there's other platforms that will do it for a lot less.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever.
And that's not just my sentiment. That's a lot of streamers will say, do not sub, just tip.
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
If you do want to sub, like I said, just be aware that Twitch will take half the money. So you're spending $5 and I'm getting only $2.50 out of it, or even less.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
But I'm not ready to switch platform. Like I won't be going over to Kick or anything.
Far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here.
But if I have to, then I will.
Materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch, I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires.
Sorry, Replay 7 Remake on the PlayStation 5. It's really good with the new controller and the graphics. I haven't played much of the new one with Yuffie in it. You should. Intermission. The DLC is actually really good.
Would be so kind as to procure the necessary
Probably the best DLC I've ever played.
I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put together.
It doesn't feel like a DLC, it just feels like an extension of 7
Remake.
Remake.
The past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
But be aware that the... what's it called? The combat is obviously different than the main game. What's on the backlog after this game? The next game will be Resident Evil 4 Remake. Then I need to play... I want to play Cyberpunk 2077 after the DLC Phantom Liberty comes out. I need to play Star Wars Survivor.
I could do with some help.
I want to play Assassin's Creed Mirage when that comes out. I want to play Alan Wake 2 when that comes out. I want to play Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth when that comes out.
Always.
There's a lot.
If Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these
I'll give it a go after 16.
would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who.
I'll be honest, at the beginning of Intermission, I actually really didn't like it because it took me a while to get used to the combat. But once I got used to the combat, then it was actually really good. To gather the necessary materials.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I mean, Jill, duh.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list.
Do you even have to ask?
White chocobo eggs.
But there is a lot of games to play. A huge number.
Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent
But
effects.
my priority is my gaming news YouTube channel and Mithrie.com. They are my priorities. If me working on those prevents me streaming that day, so be it. I'll always prioritize the work on them first.
They can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
But I'm going to be playing hopefully 16 until I get the Platinum Trophy. I won't put it down until then, even if it takes me like 100 hours. I don't want it to be like 15 where I come back years later just to get the last trophy. For the Northeast markets. I don't know if there's any DLC planned for this game. I haven't heard anything.
No. Where's Jill?
There's talk that the glass gate.
And what can I do for you?
Oh, jeez.
You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Answer. Oh, I've got
And a
answer plus 2.
fine day to you.
Nice and chilled. I won't have you.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to Jill.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stores.
Pretty much a speedrunning hard mode.
Why don't we
Yeah,
split up
yeah.
and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
Because you can skip all the cutscenes, isn't it?
What am I looking for?
It's just 5, 5, 5,
How
5,
about
5,
you
5.
look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic. I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
And that's why I want to... I'm going out of my way to get as much EXP and much levels and abilities and so on as possible in his first playthrough.
What can I interest you in today?
To make speeding through
hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes.
Make speeding through the thing as quickly as possible, hard mode. Oh yeah, I never played Zelda Tears of the Kingdom either.
If that's what you want. That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Blip, 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 blip.
You alright, boy?
Doggy.
Fresh cuts.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
And I will also focus, obviously, my health. Because I'm actually starting to, like, flex in front of the mirror.
Perfect.
Sort of like, I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like...
to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her
Because
engine
I'm
cool.
actually getting, you know, getting stronger. Look, a bicep. I can do 6 pull-ups.
But before we head back, would you walk with me?
I still have some work to do, but, you know, it's better than what I was before.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Is there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
I don't know, it's like, I always relish the war. It's sort of like, if the biggest problem in your life is going to be, oh, they're out of stock of, like, nuts at the market. Oh, woe is me. Wouldn't that make life really boring?
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Okay. Let's go back to the hideaway.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you.
9 PM. Okay. Guys, how long have I been streaming for?
Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank
I
you.
might check myself actually.
It was nice just being with you.
2 hours 20 already. Wow, that was quick. Doesn't feel like it.
Appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
This game does that to you. Yep. Level up. Nice. Level 37.
Well,
okay, let's see what I'll spend my ability points on. Enemy attacks when a guard is timed perfectly. Okay. Not really looked at the other like abilities. Okay. Let's see what I'll use my points on.
Give Mid the good news then.
Let's report to Mid. You know, when I make the gaming news every morning, like, I do wonder what I'm gonna read that day. I do like reading about gaming news. I read it every single day.
We're seeing troops amassing in every port.
I mean, the biggest surprise was when Xbox announced they were buying Activision Blizzard. But that's been going on now for more than a year and a half. That's why I stopped making videos about it.
I think Mid might need some help.
I do hope they actually bring World of Warcraft Game Pass, if it goes through.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together.
What though? Who the next
Hammer.
major boss is? I mean, I know that you guys know, but I wonder.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Boink. Some time later. The camera a bit.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Right.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Ultimate again.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it.
Fair
In
enough.
a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
So yeah, chat, we can say thank you to Mum, because Mum is the one who bought me this
It's
game.
grave, weren't you?
And she also bought me 7 Rebirth already.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Thanks, Mum.
There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
She wanted to pay me back
I'll
because
let
I
her know you're
bought
coming.
Hogwarts Legacy months back.
Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okie dokie.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Now, side quests. Okay, let me do this side quest before we carry on this main. Because it's a health quest. Played a bit of DMC5 last week. That cringy and edgy dialogue is really hard to endure. Just wait until later. And Dante starts dancing. Won't say anymore.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit, it is. bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Tyr could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicine.
That's the thing, on hard mode, do you have to do the side quests or not really? Or can you just focus on the story?
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but
Is there any benefit in doing the side quests again?
The chief gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my
Or does New Game
eyes.
Plus, like, does it even include the side quests because you've already done them?
Through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind.
I recommend doing the side
see?
quests for crafting purposes.
That's where I come in.
But you speed run those as well, right?
I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Because, yeah, a lot of these quests are just like, what? Listen to some dialogue. Uh-oh. Now we need to find the Bomb King. I think the Bomb King is on my list. Let's take a look. Random zombie. Okay. Okay, Bomb King, the Crook, Zambrek. This. Feeding table, that's side quest.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Does your wrist hurt after while playing the game? It does for me. No. But it's because I played a lot of games, so I guess my hands have hardened. But it's also because, you know, I've been working out so much these days.
He cracked the crystal too.
So grip strength is not a problem to me.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Use the stretch often? Yeah.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Okay.
Hopefully it's nothing.
So is this where things go
I should speak
crazy
to
and
Blackthorn
you start
just in
getting tons
case.
and tons of side quests? Feeding table.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. It's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
I guess we'll see.
Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Thanks, Geralt.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But
Thanks.
I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Moo.
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Aye. And let's see what else she has to say to us.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? How would it?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning. Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
You get used to it,
I
though.
think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. as to where one might find a suitable substitute. Some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Offers rest. All right. Yeah, my brain's like, so when are you gonna give me chicken?
Ready, go? Faster!
Like, I want chicken. My brain doesn't stop moaning when it comes to food. Let's be frank, it doesn't stop moaning.
No holding back.
Like, ever. Chicken wings sound good? Yep.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
Yeah. There's a place I used to order from. They have this like mixed doner kebab.
No.
It's served in like a really soft bread bun. Very, very nice. I'll probably order that.
I wonder.
It's good value for money as well in terms of its cost.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
You
do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's see if we can find the, let's do all the side quests outside of town before we go back to thingy.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The most fragrant herb.
I know you're keen, but do you
the twins?
Face somewhere.
Back again, are you?
Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life.
Okay.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Just checking my emails and stuff. I'm not going to go for much longer, Jack, because it's already 9:30 PM. I don't want to delay too long to have dinner.
That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalimil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Dokely. Alright, so where is God all the way up there? Okay, let's go. Long way away. Yeah, generally I did feel like the Titan versus Ifrit fight was kind of like, it was really over the top. Like, ooh. But yeah, guys, do you remember in my past life, I would go to work, come back, maybe go to the gym, have dinner, and then somehow find time to make videos and live stream as well?
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Now, I wonder how I used to do it.
Over here! This one.
Very tired back then. I'm gonna Imagine. You got a better life stuff. Yeah, yeah.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be
Yeah,
damaged.
yeah.
All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Absolutely. Because that's something. Because I had a, like I said, let's say candid chat with my dad a couple of days ago, and he's still saying that, you know, can I use the skills I have to get a job or whatever. And I said it's not about getting a job or making money. It's about my happiness level. So I could make a lot more money as a developer, you know, doing what I do. I'm a flipping genius. I should be a member of Mentor even. But it's a case of I'm smart enough to know how short life is, and I'm not going to spend my life doing what I'm told. I'm going to do my own thing.
About a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
And I've spent so long without money, I don't really want it, you know, sort of thing. So the minimum, obviously, pay the bills, feed myself, and so on. I don't need money beyond that.
Far beyond the
complete waste of time and effort or energy.
And is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever.
And I love doing the gaming news. I really do.
Their blades to such perfection.
YouTube has got so much more potential than Twitch, because like
perfect stroke.
I've not uploaded to my main channel on YouTube now for like what, 3 months, 4 months. And I'm still making decent money every single month, and I'm not with the main channel. I'm not lifting a finger.
Fine question.
If I don't stream for 3 months,
wet stones, rather, a whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000
there isn't any residual income.
Sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the
I will make 0
stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign
your dream
to this great realm of ours.
Back was recording, now doing some hunts. Oh cool, welcome back, man.
Secret ingredient.
On someone else's dream.
Wyvern, it occurs to
yeah,
me
yeah, it's a big achievement.
Hardly equal to services rendered.
Now the thing is,
take this, together with my regards.
The rubbish I've been through the last decade, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But I'm trying to turn it into a positive.
And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
Like just the other day, maybe a week or two ago, I asked a girl, like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? And she blocked me. And that's the sort of negativity from the past I just don't want in my life anymore. Are you thinking of doing a podcast? Not really, no. Because with the podcast, all I would do is rant. I did think about it at one point, but I really don't want to do it.
Thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
I said girl. I didn't say woman.
Wyvern, may our paths cross again.
And this is a girl I know. You know, not a random girl. How about you, random girl on the street? No. It's a girl I've known her for years.
I think his
Mom knows who I was talking about.
With you,
and she was in a bad mood. I tried to make her feel better. And then, like, And then the next day, I said, "How are you?" And she blocked me. So I was sort of like, "Yeah, I don't have time for this." That's why I've said, basically, like, if anyone even whispers negativity my way, instant, permanent ban, no appeal, and that's on all platforms. I don't have time. I'm too busy. So, okay, now I need to find the Bomb King. It's not to prove I'm a hard ass or anything like that. It's a case of I don't have time. Okay, let's see, because I've wasted too much energy and time already on is the dragon? No, that's not. Dragon's Area. I've wasted too much energy already on negative people, basically. And it's rubbed off on me as well. Like, I end up having a lot of rant streams. It's me, like, reflecting a lot of the negativity that has been shown my way. Okay. So here and here is where the Bomb King is. Fair.
Run like the wind.
There. And I have my own principles as well. So
time to fight.
This way? This is the way to go? Okay, this might be the way to the Bomb King. Okay. I think this way?
Go.
Sorry, did I make a wrong turn somewhere? I did. Okay. My bad. Need to take a right somewhere. Yeah, this way. But yeah, it's why I said I just don't have time for the negativity anymore. And I want to dedicate a speck of energy towards it. Okay, is this the Bomb King? Always forget about the bottom combos and fighting. Yeah. Oh. The Bomb King.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Nice try. All yours.
Well, can actually... Oh, come on. Whatever. GG. Yeah. Bomb Emperor.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any
Then
more.
I can go back to thingy and turn in free quests.
That should do it.
Okay. So now let's go to the hideaway. Done in these 3 quests and then dinner. I want chicken. But my brain's like, feed me.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, eh? I'm nice like that.
Shit.
In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Okay, we'll go talk to Tomes in a sec.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully he'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Oh, Mum, have you done your impossible, your dead hand yet?
One you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Okay.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so.
Do it right now. Cool.
Is there some way it could be used to give the Curse Breakers an edge?
I think so.
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
chat, we watched a show on Netflix called Fubar, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was actually quite fun.
But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down.
So you will not ask me yet.
I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Curse Breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah.
I mean, once you do it, that's it. 2 days off.
Yeah. About as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Curse Breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
That foreshadowing.
I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Complete. Excalibur recipe unlocked. Oh wow. So what are the materials then? If I can give them mine.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Excalibur. I have the materials for an Excalibur. Okay.
No scratches, right?
That's underwhelming. Like, you get the Excalibur. It's like, okay.
And?
Let's talk to terms. Isn't the Excalibur like a legendary weapon and the secret weapon for so many games, even other Final Fantasies? And then this game is like nothing.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to
17
locate your
seconds,
quarry?
cool.
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see,
I might look
Fenrir of legend
if there's any
served
place
Shiva, and
that
Shiva
delivers
alone.
that does
While the
tacos,
powers
because I've
attributed
never
to him are
ever in my life
certainly
had a taco.
impressive, the records
Shall today be the
imply
day
they're
when I
somewhat
finally have a
different in
taco?
nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the
I've
beneficiary
never had a
of
taco.
more than
I'm
one
not Mexican.
icon's power. Consider.
Sorry.
In addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty.
Bad for
And that
heaters.
number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected
I've had
Torgal.
paella.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
You don't have to be
If I'm
Mexican
not
to have a taco.
mistaken,
Yeah.
He will grow fiercer
As
still.
in, like, there is no
We are
part of my
fortunate
life
indeed
where I ever had a
to be
taco.
able to count him amongst our
My family
allies
never made
and
them.
not
I
our
never ate one by
adversaries.
accident. Never went out to eat one, ever.
Oh. He's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Acting like you don't know this, man. Let's see. Finally done with Titan. Over the top, way too long, got boring at the end. Yeah, and I actually hated the music as well. Well, the music sucked. It almost turned into Dragon Ball Z by the end.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
It's a stealth mission.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out that the hideaway may be
Sorry, just making room.
slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's
So tell me, what are the popular types of taco? Like, if you were to order tacos,
Square.
what would you look up?
Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but...
Or is it just a case of you order a taco and you just decide the filling?
And I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead
Yes,
of coming
Ada.
straight to me,
Cool.
you get Clive to come to you.
I'll see what's available. I'll go and deliver it and I'll see.
You've dug for yourself. Clive,
Or Uber Eats.
the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well... who
And then
needs
what do you have with it?
Oh, just Martha.
Chips?
And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
And what's the
We
side
owe
with tacos?
3 of our most trusted
Chips and
friends
salsa. Okay.
5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They
Oh.
lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
That sucks. Guacamole. Ah.
Those ledgers were my responsibility.
I prefer guacamole to salsa.
It was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides,
They also have a
we need
Wendy's.
to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right.
We'll see after
Doesn't
the
mean
stream.
you have
I'll
to
see
shoulder
why.
the burden yourself.
I want
Is there anything I can
a
do
nice
to
meal
help?
today.
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah, as I said before, that sucks.
Should be me making the rounds.
It sucks
really.
a lot.
But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Nice,
Don't
thank you.
worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really?
Comes in with a drop
Do you
kick.
think so?
No, I don't.
Never. Alright, let's quickly go see. Is that aim? Mid. Oh no, we're not going to mid, we're going to Owain.
I think mid might need some help.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Oh.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise.
Oh yeah, Don, the fact that you did the time file ready,
contraption
like you
up
must have
and
been playing
running.
on like non-stop. It's like since you got your PlayStation. Or more than 2 hours a day, basically. Sometime later.
There we have it. The
Really?
Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Or are you skipping side quests?
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly.
Been doing every side quest I come across.
Do you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
Okay, more than 2 hours.
The one you
Okay.
keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and a like.
On cutscenes?
Save the hideaway
Yeah.
a few gil.
Which I've seen, which will be
If we
skipped.
slap
Makes
a bit
sense.
on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well,
Yeah, we'll see when I do hard mode if I get any
That's
sort
the
of
spirit.
issues with my wrists. If it's going to be like non-stop combat for hours. Just be skip, 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 555, skip, 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 555. Mid.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting
Ooh.
Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty
Yes,
more.
I
where
am
that
flexing
came
my
from.
pecs. They feel fantastic. I've got chest muscles. Inventory increased. Cool. So you have obtained a treated potion satchel, hereby increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Okay, so I'm gonna do 6 potions, 4 high potions, 2 strength tonics. So 3 strength tonics and 3 stone skin tonics. Nice. Oh yeah. I feel like this is gonna be never ending, right? It's always gonna be more side quests to do. Because I wanna eat. And it's already 10. Is it 10? Yeah, it's 10 PM. I'm gonna stop. Like I've got side quests to do, but this is just going on and on and on and on and on and on. I want food, goddammit.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Okay, let's get this.
All yours.
High Cleric's Medallion.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay, so chat, I think that's a perfect time to stop. Because I want to go order some food. Now, I've got 2 days off to work out, so hopefully I'll stream tomorrow, basically. Assuming I don't wake up at like 5 PM. So that's enough PlayStation for one day. Okay, so 59% after 24 hours. None off PlayStation. Alright chat, I'm gonna go order some food. So I will see you guys next time. So have a good one chat. Have fun. Live long and prosper. I don't know what my outro is. So, alright guys. Bye. Bye bye bye. Bye.